Manchester United 2, Chelsea 0. We've done it today. Really, really pleased with that performance and that result. Manchester United and Jose Herrera got it tactically spot on today. He completely out-tacted Conte in all areas. Manchester United have won this battle today. Really, really am pleased with the game. I mean, some people were a bit wary from the start of the match. No Ibrahimovic up front, which was probably shocked some people. I was shocked as well because he doesn't ever seem to be rested. He said that he was too tired to play all the games that he's played this season, which he has played a lot of football this season. Was, of course, not involved in the game at Stamford Bridge not too long ago. And the tactics worked a treat today. And Herrera in midfield was absolutely fantastic for me. Man of the match today. Really, really put in a great performance. And played a pivotal role in the first goal. Put a great ball in for Marcus Rashford. Yes, it was handball, but who gives a shit? And Marcus Rashford coolly finished. Begovic could have stood up a bit more. I thought he went to ground far too easy for the goal, but it was fantastic. Marcus Rashford today was fantastic as well. And Jesse Lingard didn't have a bad game himself. I was a bit surprised to see Ashley Young in the starting lineup, though. Didn't have a terrible game. Ashley Young, obviously Marion Fellaini in midfield as well, and Darmian again playing. I was a bit worried about that, but overall really, really pleased with the performance from Manchester United, getting that second goal at the start of the second half. The deflected goal, Begovic could do nothing about that one, putting the game to bed. Really pleased. Obviously Zlatan coming on late on, but wasn't really needed today. Didn't really see the point in really bringing him on. Marcus Rashford, though, worked his socks off today. Probably deserved a rest towards the end of the game. I thought Fosu-Mensah could have maybe had a few more minutes towards that end of that game, but besides that, really, really pleased. It was surprising to see Martial not even in the squad, considering Ashley Young hasn't played the last few weeks, which is disappointing. I would have liked to have seen him maybe get some minutes, but and Luke Shaw didn't play as well, so hopefully they can feature at least some point in that game midweek. Really need to see them getting some minutes between now and the end of the season, but it does leave Manchester United still in the race for that top four. I keep thinking we're completely out of it, and with the hard games we've got, and we're still involved. It's a bit like last season, isn't it? We're there on the fringes. I'm still not sure we're going to get it because of the fixtures we've got. We've got some really difficult games still. We're going to have to put in performances like that again. 3 or 4 more than performances between now and the end of the season if we want to stand any chance of making that top four. I mean, we haven't seen Mkhitaryan today, Martial, there's still Rooney out, Mata's out, Zlatan's out, Luke Shaw didn't play, obviously Fosu-Mensah coming off the bench, so we have got a big squad of players. If some of these players that haven't performed to their best season can step up between now and the end of the season and get that mixture in between the two, but really, really performed well. I mean, Hazard didn't have a kick in the game at all. Diego Costa was pretty poor today as well, so really, really good from Manchester United. I know Chelsea were well below par, but Conte didn't seem to have any answers to Jose Mourinho's tactical masterclass for me today, and he's really done him over. I never thought that Manchester United team would go out there and perform so well and get the 3 points and win comfortably 2-0. I just didn't see it happening today. As I said in the preview, I thought Manchester United wouldn't get the win. I thought we would lose this game, but it marches on. I think it's 22 something games like that, unbeaten in the Premier League, which even with the draws, that is still a fantastic achievement. It takes a lot to do that. You look at in the Premier League history, not too many teams have gone games like that unbeaten in the Premier League. It's really, really difficult. And we've only lost 3 games. If it hadn't been for some of them draws, we would have been up there challenging for the title. Tottenham also are probably drawn just too many, but it does give Tottenham a chance to still claim the Premier League. We will have to wait and see. And could you believe it, if the title race goes to that wire and Tottenham do manage to beat Arsenal and win the title, what will the fans be saying about Wenger then? Jesus. But the only real downfall today is that Martial wasn't in the squad, and it does make me worry that maybe he will be binned off in the summer, which will be a shame to see, but he's really got to knuckle down, get involved, and hopefully if he can put in a performance like Rashford did today between now and the end of the season at any point in the season, so we've still got about 10 games or 9-10 games left with cup games potentially, then if he could put in 1 or 2 performances like that, he will be back in the starting lineup. It's as simple as that. It's just he hasn't, when Rashford has played more often, he has taken his chances. Okay, the last couple of games he's taken his chance when given Rashford in the Premier League, but before that he wasn't quite taking his chance as well as he did in the last 2 games. But last season he took his chance every time when he was given. That's what Martial's got to do more of. When he gets given a chance, got to score, play well, create chances for the opposition, not perform like he did in that game against Anderlecht, which was poor. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the game today. Obviously Rashford was a nominee for man of the match, was fantastic as well, but and Herrera's got to, for me, be man of the match. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Come on, United.